Hello, learner buddies. Welcome back to the brand new topic that I prepared for you. The name of the topic is already in front of you, that is natural hazards, and we also call that disasters. We are already covering up lots of topic that is a problematic one for the earth. But now we are going to talk about the natural disasters which we can't control. We can only endure this thing and we can prepare only to save us from all these disasters. So today's topic is natural hazards and natural disasters. Let's buckle up your seats and deep dive into the topic because this topic would be very interesting and you are going to know about lots of disasters in our upcoming video. So basically, natural hazards are the threat only of an event or other kind of things that are likely to have a negative impact on human life and other creatures' life. Natural hazards are an only a threat that from a disaster, from other things that is likely to have a very negative effect on the lifestyle of a human beings and other creatures that is present on the world. That could be anything that produce threat. That could be literally anything which produce threat to the human life and the negative impact generating things. If I talk about the natural disaster, basically natural disaster is a negative impact. We already mentioned that thing. Natural disaster are the impact that impact generate from the natural hazards only. Can you get my point here? There is a slight bit of a difference. Actually, natural hazards are the threat only, which have some impact, but the natural disaster is itself is the negative impact that affect the communities after the natural hazard. Natural hazard is only a threat which affect and impact the human life and the communities, but natural disaster itself is the result of that negative impact. Can you get the difference between the natural hazards and natural disasters? Because it's very important for you to understand what is the major difference. Okay, so now we are going to know about the things like types of natural hazards. By the United States outlines, there are 18 natural hazards that is in front of you. Take a few second break and look at all these natural hazards which impact human life and other communities. Above all these 18 natural hazards, there are majorly affecting disasters are drought, earthquake, landslides, flood, tornadoes, tsunami, volcano eruption, and others are minor and not so often realized. But all these natural hazards, whenever they occur, they impact so much in our daily life. They literally destroyed everything because we don't know the intensity of the natural disaster that is upcoming. So we can't even get some idea that what are the preparation that we need at that particular moment. So with all these natural hazards, only destruction, devastating things happen, and we can't do anything. We can only expect the things to be settled down, and before the natural hazards and natural disaster we only can prepare from all these things. So this is all about the type of the natural hazards or disasters. Now if we fall all these things into the categories form, then there are only four categories which we can divide the 18 natural disasters. One by one, let's talk about it. First is geophysical, that is means the physically activity on a geothermal energies like earthquakes and volcano activities. And if we talk about the water, that is hydrological, that could be flooding, landslides, tsunamis, and avalanches. All these are related to hydrological. If we talk about meteorological, like heat waves, cold waves, hurricanes, hail, winter storms, lightning, winds, and tornadoes, all these are the meteorological. And if we talk about the climatology, basically climatological, that things are only happen due to the climate change, which is the severe problematic thing in our world. So there are two only climatological categories, that one is drought and one is wildfire. Wildfire is one of the recent so severe problem that we have been facing in USA. In some area of the American, there are lots of wildfire, and it was literally a so problematic thing that we are not even cover up with all these things that happened recently due to the climate change only. So you can get some idea that why the climate change is so severe problem to discuss and to cut out of it. Let's talk about the effect, how to minimize the effects. Basically, engineering have worked lots of things to create a technology to help the minimum the potential negative impact that is generating by the hazards and by disasters. Engineering are worked so hard day by day to build up the technologies that may help in the natural disaster time. If we talk about the National Weather Service, actually United States, the National Weather Service provide forecast and alert the protect the communities. And also you know that Google and other Microsoft engines and other search engines also create and try to create the things which really give you some forecast and alert about the floods and the earthquake and other things, and it's really good startup that is very required also. So all these things is related to for already alerting and the forecasting about the upcoming disaster. If we talk about the technologies that recently so far is used, like avalanches, mortars, these are an explosive devices basically, which is used to create a small avalanches, so that the snow is not able to build in a cascade manner or a very big manner to create a very high avalanches and to the very cold winds and destructive manner. And second is seismometer. You already know. I hope you are aware of that particular device, which is related to measurement of the earthquake detecting the vibration in the earth's surface, and it helps to predict the when earthquake may occur. And it is also very important device, seismometer. And if we talk about the water gauges, actually water gauges are for basically hydrological category kind of a hazards, which mark the water height and can give a simple need of evaluations that communities needs. And if the level reach to a certain support, and that actually at that moment everyone got alert that water is actually rising from the certain spot, and at that moment you get from evacuated from the from that particular place, and all these things are done by the water gauge technology. And last is the Doppler radar. Doppler radar basically is a radio wave generator device which used to monitor the storms that include thunderstorms, hails, tornadoes, and other high range of water accumulated hazards. So these technologies are widely used in our day-to-day life, and especially in the beach area and in a mountain area where construction works are doing, and other areas where is which is prone to the natural disasters. So these technologies are so far so important, and also the scientists and the engineerings are developing day by day. They are just increasing the technologies, and they just want to do good in that sector as well. And if we talk about the engineering sector, engineering sector helps create the solution to mitigate the effect of the natural hazards. Like the technologies have been created so far to protect the community, to alert them, to give the forecast related to the natural hazards and natural problems. And these all things are very much required in our daily life, because life is unpredictable and we know that thing. Each and everything that is going to be happen, we have to be prepared about it. And let us talk about the preparedness as well. It is very important that you have to be prepared for the potential disasters depending upon your location. If you lived in a already hazard prone situation and a location, then you have to be prepared for any kind of disaster. For example, if you are living in a beach or in a mountain area where landslide is common, then you have to be prepared some things related to the disaster management, and just pack your things, including the basic things like food and water, and clothes, some clothes also, mask and other medicines are also important. So these are the things that you have to be prepared when you already lived in a disaster prone area. And that preparedness is actually depends upon the location that where you are living. If you are living in a very stable area, then there is no need. But again, the same thing, life is unpredictable. You have to be prepared for everything in the life. That is also very important. Recently in India also, in the north states like in a Jammu Kashmir, in a Punjab, in Himachal, and in Uttarakhand, there is a, due to the climate change, there are so severe floods happened. Nobody was expected all these things in a Punjab area, that is a very stable area, but that things happened in that area. So from that particular event, we only think about the orders, that what we can do at that particular thing, that particular situation. And also one thing about this, whether you are living in no matter what kind of area, you have to be prepared for the things to help also, because helping at that manner, which, because everyone is suffering from that manner, and if you are not suffering, you are not present at that moment in that particular area, your first moral duty should be to as much as help hand to the persons who are already affected. So this is all about the preparedness that you have to be understand about it. I hope you enjoyed the session. I know you learned lots of new things by the today's session. I definitely come with a new topic very soon, and with a new topic, with lots of good slides also. We will discuss about all these things. We will learn about all these things. I hope you enjoyed today's session. And that's all for the natural disasters and natural hazards, which are very problematic thing. But again, the same thing, that is natural processes. We can control it. We can only prepared about it. So that is all about today's topic. I hope you enjoyed the topic. Until and unless we met, you have to prepare all these topics that are already uploaded. You watch all these videos. If you have any confusion, then rewatch it. If you have confusion and question, then let me know in the comment section. I would be love to solve your queries at that moment. That is all for today. Thank you so much for listening that thing. We will meet soon. Until and unless that moment, happy learning and have a very nice day.